and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to cover kitchen basic. I'm going to teach you how I cook dried beans from dry in the pressure cooker in just 35 minutes. This is a really great thing to know because dried beans, sometimes we don't have time, sometimes we forgot, sometimes we need them faster than soaking overnight and cooking for 2 or 3 hours. Making them in the pressure cooker is definitely the answer. So if you have a pressure cooker and you're looking for new ways to use it, come on along and I'm going to show you how I cook dry beans in the pressure cooker. Okay, pressure cooking dried beans it just really couldn't be easier. Now I have this is a 5-quart Wolfgang Puck Bistro pressure cooker. And what I have in here is 1 pound of dried navy beans. And I have nothing else. You want to make sure you pick through them, just like if you're going to cook them. You want to pick through and take out any of the broken ones, any that look discolored, any that look a little suspicious. Get rid of the usual suspects when cooking your dry beans because they're not going to cook right. And you don't want to see like this one. Where is it? This one is like icky. It's got weird coloring. And you definitely don't want to cook those. So just get rid of those. Throw them away. They're nobody's friend. And all you're going to do from here is you're going to pour your water. And I have about 8 cups of water that goes in here with your beans. And you want to observe. If you have floaters, you want to get rid of those as well. And some of them are just the skins that have sloughed off the beans. Now these I just bought. These are not from my food storage. And you're good to go. I see a broken one down here. I'm just going to reach in and grab it. But you don't have to be hyper picky. But, you know, if you see one that's ugly, you definitely want to get rid of it. Because it might be not so pleasant when you eat it. Okay, so all you're going to do now is refer to your manufacturer's instruction booklet for your particular make and model of electronic pressure cooker. I'm going to slip mine in here. Now, my vessel has a fill line, so you don't want to fill any... You know, if yours has a fill line, mine is right here. You don't want to fill it any fuller than that. So, otherwise you're going to have problems with your venting. Put the lid on, and you're going to put your pressure valve on, and then I'm just going to set it. On mine, my instructions instruct me to set this on the vegetable setting for 35 minutes. Ta-da! Now we're going to let the machine do the rest of the work. Now remember, 35 minutes does not begin to count down from the time the machine starts. It begins to count down from the time the vessel reaches the proper pressure. That is when the timer will begin to count down. At that point, it will depressurize when the time is up, and then it will let you know when it's safe to take the lid off. So after my time is up, I'll come back and I'll show you what my beans look like. Okay, I am just like you, and I forget things. And I forgot things and in just the nick of time. Do not make this mistake. I left out a very important ingredient. You need to put 2 to 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil in there with the beans, because it reduces the foaming that is going to be produced by the beans swelling. Because if you don't get rid of that foam, it will force itself up through your pitcock and your pressure valve, and it can ruin your appliance. It can damage your appliance permanently. So you want to be super hyper careful when you do beans in a pressure cooker. They're easy to do, but you need to never forget to put the oil in the vessel. So we're going to proceed like I told you before. We're going to set it 35 minutes, and then we're going to cook these up. All right, our time is up. Here we go. That's what your beans are going to look like. Now, my beans are done, but I am going to drain them and rinse them. And I'm just going to rinse these, and then they're ready to use in my dinner recipe. And I'm just going to be putting together a bean and bacon soup, and I'm going to cook it right in this pressure cooker, and it's going to take no time at all. So I'm going to be doing a separate video of that, so make sure that you tune in. But that's how you cook beans in your pressure cooker in very little time. No soaking, no changing of water. You just pop them in there with the water, set it for 25 or 30 minutes, and then when they're all done, they're done, and you're ready to go. These are beautiful. I'll show you. They're nice and soft, and they're delicious because they're beautiful. And I let them go a little less time than I normally would have because I'm going to put them back in the pressure cooker for my soup. So when you cook them, make sure that you cook them until they're completely done. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope you learned something. And until next time, I'll see ya. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram and Google Plus and Blogger. I have a blog over there, and you can take a look at that. You can subscribe to that feed as well. And don't forget that every recipe that you see me do here on YouTube, with the exception of a few earlier ones, you can access all of the recipes over on my website, noreenskitchen.com, where you will find printer-friendly versions of those recipes so you can print them out and keep them for your own. So, I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!